My name's Rhapsody. Welcome back to Monster Train. Alright. We did the Awoken last run, so we'll go back to the Hellhorns this run, I believe. Hellhorned? Hellforged? Hellhorn, there we go. And then Awoken is the second. And yeah, we'll leave Covenant on. I think that's probably a decent idea. For a while at least, unless I keep getting trodden down, and then I'll reconsider it. Ooh, baby! We start with important work. Sacrifice an imp in order to gain 3 energy and draw 3 cards, as well as 2 imps, welder helpers, summon to apply 10 armor to the front friendly unit, and then Wildwood Custodian. Draws an additional card each turn, and 2 of them. That's really, really, really good. We should be able to build an imp deck with this very handily. The end is near. The Incarnation of Hell will temper the strength of your units, so we get -5 HP and -5 attack on all of our units. So that is going to kill all of our imps instantly. Uh-oh. Well, I don't know what we do now. Oh, friendly units gain +3 HP. Maybe we just try and buff our imps to the point that they don't die when we play them? Alright. Hornbreaker Prince give it more health as well as more attack, and it gets 15. 15 attack, 9 health, and then Slay gives it extra damage? Maybe? I mean, how hard is it to get 15 to Slay for us? Multi-Strike Rage 5. We've done Multi-Strike Rage 5 enough times. I'm going to go Hornbreaker Prince. I'm going to try and build this around. And at the start of each battle, enemy units appear on each floor. Sorry, at the start of the battle, enemy units appear on each floor. That's fine by me. If anything, that'll give us the ability to ramp up our rage a lot faster. Oh, you mean that many units? Oh, that's a lot of units. Yeah, I can't really play anything here. If I play anything, I just lose that unit. I didn't think it was going to put that many units on the field. I didn't think it was gonna fill every space. Well, I guess here we are. You're in the back line there as well. Oh. Okay, 3. I'm gonna go train. Welder helper in the back line. Train. All I can really do this turn. I can't get the 50 gold from this enemy, unfortunately. And I also can't play the Wildwood Custodian. No matter where I play it, it just immediately dies. Well, at least now I have some units out on the field. So I basically paid 10 of my HP for 50 gold. That's not worth it. Gathered Clergy is real powerful. Like, I don't know how I was supposed to stand up against that many units with Rage being played on the top floor. I really don't. Oh. Train Steward and Wildwood's Custodian behind it. Just so that I have access to that extra draw. I'm trying to get to my Rage Breaker as soon as possible. Ragebreaker? Hellhorn? What's his name? Ooh, that Inquisitor is probably going to deal a bunch of damage to my units. Guess I got to play this here. Yeah, this is not going to work out that well for us. Okay, what if I sacrificed my imp played the Hornbreaker Prince behind instead. You have 18 health. So 16 plus 1. So yeah, we will actually kill the enemy with this now. Yeah, never mind, we're fine. Just because of all of that extra health on the train steward. Buys us enough time to get enough hits in. Okay, well, at least now I know what gathered clergy is. I am going to have to take some risks here early on in the series so that I can understand what each of these different things are. Okay. Extra 50 and... Fledgling Imp, summon, apply Rage 3 to friendly units. Sounds good to me. And then Channel Song, draw a unit and enhance it with plus 10 attack, plus 10 health, and 0 energy. So if I'm putting a bunch of imps in my deck, this is going to not really help because it won't make them cost 0 energy. It'll just give them extra stats. Do I really need extra stats on my imps when I plan to sacrifice them a lot of the time? Probably not. Restore 2 health to all friendly units and then deal 2 damage to all enemy units. I guess I could take that. Yeah, especially because if I upgrade this with spell damage, it becomes ridiculous, right? Because it restores way more health and then it also deals way more damage. It's nice to have a card in the deck that we can upgrade with spell damage and have a good effect out of. Forge our units to gain new powers, forge your spells, and 50 coins. I'm gonna go over here for the Hellhorned unit because I am hoping for none of these. Which of these would be better? I mean, in the final fight, we get -5 attack and -5 HP. So the Steelworker would do literally nothing. This spawns in with 10 armor. Pushes a unit to the back. I don't know how much that's going to help, but I'm going to take the Rail Beater just as a big dude. Upgrade a unit with Multi-Strike. Giving Multi-Strike to a unit is pretty big. Pretty big. Yeah. I'm going to give you that, and then I'm also actually going to give you extra damage. Now we've just got one big dude. We're an imp and one big dude deck. Enemies enter with spikes too. Is that much of a problem for us? Not really. It's not too much of a problem. Okay. So you've got Add a Sinner's Burden to the top of our deck, and it's just a Scourge that... Oh, so it's just a placeholder card, effectively. All right. Let's go... Torch there. I wanted to put the Rail Beater on the bottom line here so that it would have the ability to kind of like mess up all the enemies, but the Hornbreaker Prince kills this enemy and gets 10 extra damage. I think it has to be played. And I think Welder Helper probably wants to buff it. And then I'll put a Train Steward in front of it, basically just to take the damage. No, you know what? I think I'm going to set up the next floor now. Yeah, let's set up the next floor now. So, Train Steward first, and then Rail Beater behind. So that Slay get plus 10 attack. Top enemies are already dead. We'll put the Wildwood's Custodian behind you because it fits there. Forge Disciple has a lot more HP than I wanted to have. Unfortunately, I don't really think I can do much about it. So if I put out a Train Steward and Torch, that's 7 extra damage. 7 extra damage on top of that is 4, 3. That's literally exactly enough. Fine. Train Steward, Torch. Now the Hornbreaker actually does get the kill. Oh, no, wait, it doesn't. The Imp gets exactly... Oh, the Imp finishes it. You... Dang it. Shouldn't matter much, but still, grumble, grumble, grumble. Okay. I'm actually going to torch to kill my own unit here, so that I can drop a fledgling imp there instead, giving rage 3 to all of my units. Welder helper, I guess, train steward and welder helper on the top line. No great reason not to. Important work. Fine. Sacrifice you for the extra stuff. You in the back line. Yeah. So you attack for 6. I think I kind of just need to let them go up a couple lines here. Yeah, I can give extra health to a couple different targets. Well, a couple different targets. A target, but it's not really going to change anything here. It'll still die on the next floor. Yeah? Yeah. So there's no real need to do anything here. Just let it play out. Got him. So yeah, the extra spikes really didn't mean anything there. Okay. Ritual of Battle, apply Rage 5. Ooh, and it doesn't even consume. That's pretty good. But Pyre Chomper, summon, gain 5 energy, and it's an imp. I really want to do an imp build. Sharpen, no. Pyre Shards, no. Wildwood Sap, kind of, but probably no. I'll take the money on that one. So I can dupe a card in my deck. I could dupe like a very powerful card right now because I have double upgrades on a card already. Hang on, there's my deck. Yeah, I've got double upgrades on the Rail Beater, but also duping the important work would be pretty good as well. But over this side, I can get another Hellhaunt unit and Forge Powers. See, the reason I want to go and get another Hellhaunt unit is because there are Hellhaunt units that are like, oh, if you have a bunch of imps, just play this for free. Rage 3 on Slay, apply Rage 2 to friendly units. You know, I would have to buff it so much before I'm reliably getting the kills with that. Oh, but I guess it does apply Rage 2 to itself, because it counts itself as a friendly unit. We'll still take the Steelworker there. Upgrade a unit with Endless. Returns to the top of the draw pile when the unit dies. Interesting. I'm going to leave this area quickly and go to the Concealed Caverns, take my event. It's this one, it's this one. Alright, fine. Think I'll toss in health constantly here. It's too early, I need the money still. Infused Mallet, 25% chance to deal 5 damage whenever an enemy unit enters your train. That is ridiculous! There are a lot of units that won't survive that. Ooh, that's pretty powerful. Create a unit with extra attack and health. Yeah, you know what? I'm gonna make the Steelworker really big as well. And then I think I'm also gonna remove a Restore from... Restore? Torch? Yeah, probably Restore, because I've got the Glimmer in the deck. I'll Restore... I'll get the Restore out of the deck as well. Daedalus. Enemies enter with a damage shield. Yeah, makes sense. So I'm going to want to set up on the top floors, because all of these enter with way too much rage. Triggers on this unit's turn. So yeah, it'll kill me. It'll kill before I do anything to it. Okay, hang on. I mean, they've all got the rage. I don't want to put anything down on the bottom line to let them just get to. But this locks me out of the top line. Fine, I think I gotta go like Rail Beater Steelworker on the next line. Actually, maybe it's Steelworker. I'm gonna go Steelworker Hornbreak Prince. And you know what? That only deals 5 damage to the front enemy unit anyway, so I think I'm fine with taking 5 damage on Train Steward. Plus, I'll deal a bunch of damage to Daedalus. So Train Steward first. Then the Rail Beater behind, and Fledgling Imp in the very back line. Okay. Decent chunk of damage. Get rid of those damage shields, Frank. Thank you, sorry. The Disciples don't lose power over time, so I have to go for that. Is anyone missing HP? I don't think anyone is. I guess you are. Get double healed, and then pass. Unfortunately, yeah, that doesn't count as a slay. Hornbreaker Prince being in the second line there. Would have needed to have a damage shield on the front liner. Energy, I don't need that energy this turn. I will Glimmer this turn, though, because that's so much cleared. Important work. Yeah, I'm going to get rid of the Fledgling Imp there. And throw a Custodian behind instead, I think. Ultimately, that Discipled Foot Soldier don't really work that well here. I'm gonna go Torch, remove your shield. Torch to kill that Foot Soldier. Guess I'll remove you as well. Then on the bottom line, I'll put down the Train Steward and a Welder Helper there as well. I put the Welder Helper down there just because I'm probably not going to be able to remove either of the Wildwood Custodians that I have in the back line on the top floors. So it makes the imps really hard to play. Oh my god, the bomb took the damage! It counts as an enemy unit spawning in the train. Interesting. Okay. Definitely Glimmer on this floor. Get rid of all of his damage shields. Okay, just give more armor to the frontliner and then... Fine. Unfortunately, the Hornbreaker Prince really isn't positioned well, but with the damage shields, it's really difficult to position them correctly here. Read, not entirely possible. Okay, let's go for that pop. Should I get rid of an imp now? Don't even draw anything important if I do. I still will, basically, just to cycle through the deck faster. I guess I can get another Train Steward down as well. And then heal you back up that final point. Beautiful. Okay. This is going to be a stacked enough field to kill Daedalus. It's just not going to do it in a fancy way. That torch now means that the Hornbreaker will actually slay the Forged Disciple, giving me 10 more damage on it. That's very important. And then the rest of this is just focused on dealing damage. Okay. I can probably just end the next turn immediately. I'm also actually going to speed up combat now. Well, I mean, yeah, actually, just end my turn. Let the Hornbreaker Prince do it. Major enhancement of an extra energy a turn. Probably don't need that. Light of Seraph. Draw an extra card each turn. Maybe. Ursul's Compound. Extra capacity each floor. That actually sounds really good. Kind of need some space. Consume. Apply quick. Love it. Applying quick to my Hornbreaker Prince is going to be huge because then I will more reliably be able to hit those slays. Not in love with any of these. I'm probably going to pass. Again, sweep, the keyword is... hang on. 20 player health, remove 2 cards from my deck and forge a spell. Probably don't really care that much. Sweep is deal damage to all enemy units at the same time. I can dupe another card in my deck. I kind of want to just dupe another Rail Beater. The only thing is the Rail Beaters don't really have that much HP, but they do have 10 armor when they come in. So actually, I'm underestimating the amount of HP that they have. Okay. No Haunt unit. Demon Fiend? Big? I do like having a big unit. And I have space for extra capacity now. I'm gonna take it. I know. Probably not a great idea. Important work. I kind of want to also get a second copy of Important Work, but with this many upgrades on a unit, I have to dupe that unit. Non-boss enemies gain multi-strike. They grow in strength each time they ascend your train. I'm fine with that. I can probably stop them on the bottom floor, knowing that I draw my champion on the first turn. Okay. Steelworker. As well as a Horned Prince behind, which will kill the frontliner and buff the Horned Prince. Unfortunately, the Light Harnesser does get upstairs and gains 2 extra damage in doing so. That's really unfortunate. I'm going to get the Wildwood's Custodian up as well, and then I'm going to pass my turn. 1 Slay is huge there. Rail Beater on the top floor is huge for us as well. But I'm wondering maybe if I put it on the bottom floor instead. In which case, what am I doing with this? Just letting it go? 7, 9. It'll deal 9 damage to that and then die. I'll take 9 damage if I let the Light Harnesser go past, as well as lose my Wildwood Custodian. I'm not super keen about that, actually. Weirdly. But I do need a second unit down here because I need someone to help take out the first. Right? Because this is only ever going to deal 8 damage. It's never going to kill the frontliner for us. So I do need something like a Rail Beater. I hate it, but I think you have to go there. I'm gonna double torch you just to get some money. And that's me sacrificing the Wildwood's Custodian and probably, you know, 9 HP as well. My looks like 12 HP, actually. I could sacrifice... Oh, actually, no. I'm going to put the Rail Beater there. Welder Helper in the very back line. Yeah, let's save that HP. I think I'm going to go Train Steward for the next floor. Just chunk it up a little. I'm happy to lose any of those Train Stewards because I will need to in order to get my Demon Fiend out, but my Demon Fiend is in my discard pile right now, and I've got 2 more hands, basically, until I get to him. Made our backliner quick, and yeah, that means we will kill all of them pretty easily. I wish I could make it multi-strike as well. I rage 3 to random units. I like that too. Let's go Custodian, and then a Fledgling into the back line. So, should I sack the Fledgling Imp? Get the Welder Helper. Okay. Hey, I got my Demon Fiend that I can't play. That's fine. Let's get down another Welder Helper there for the extra armor. And what? Any of these need to... So I'll throw a torch there. Oh, you are actually missing some HP. Sure, get healed. Yeah, all these enemies having multi-strike hasn't really affected me at all. We have just that much HP off of the minion upgrades we took earlier. Okay. Restore. Put another Train Guardian on this floor, I think. Or do I want to wait for this to die? You know what? I'm not even going to wait for it to die. I'm going to kill it myself. Okay. Then we'll sack this backline imp, get the Demon Fiend. Beautiful. Put that on the second floor. And that'll ruin... Actually, never mind. The Porcupine is already dead. You're not even getting out of that floor. Ooh. Hornbreaker Prince does not live up to my expectations so far, but I need to play them better. I need to put them in a better position. Consumed Crown. Oh, is that... Oh, no, it's not related to the consume. Friendly units gain +2 on kill. Wow. Okay, yeah, that's kind of a slay effect as well. Deal damage to the front enemy unit equal to 10 times the number of imp units in your deck. We have a lot. Yeah, we should take Impalate. I know Imp Orton Work is pretty good, but Impalate is 40 damage to a front unit. It's pretty big. And I'll skip that one. It's sub-theming towards spikes, and I really don't need them. 20 Pyre health, forge mine units to gain new powers, as well as upgrade a champion. I like that. There's also an event over here. Let's go to the event first. Ooh. Shards of the Pyre, remnant of the once great beacon of hell, are strewn about. When it was extinguished, the shattered pyre must have been ejected through these hell vents across all 9 rings. Taking advantage of the opportunity, some entrepreneurial soul decided to set up a still near the hell vent, converting what energy remained into potent liquids. While the owner must have heard you coming and scrambled off, some of their product remains. Do you take a swig? So I can either buff the pyre itself or heal the pyre a lot. Because I generate so much energy, I think I can use this to just heal the pyre a lot. You can tell that someone has been drinking from the open container near the still. So you make what you hope is a more sensible decision and take some of the liquid from there. It can't be that bad. If whoever made it was drinking it, they must still be alive. For now. Let's also upgrade the champion. So, in addition to slaying for that, you'll slay to gain armor. I don't really want to give you that. Wrathful does give me the ability to put the Hornbreaker in the front line, but that's not as important now that I have the ability to make them quick. So I'm going to take the upgrade to make them Reaper 2. But I really need them to actually kill units now. Upgrade a unit with quick. Oh, that's huge. Upgrade a unit to cost -1 2 times over. I could make the Demon Fiend cost 2 right now. Or I could make it cost 1 and also make it big. Make it cost 1 and make it attack first, rather. You can't upgrade the Hornbreaker unit. We've mentioned it before. It's only other units, not your champion. Alright. Demon Fiend is quick and small. Also, I'll remove a torch from my deck. I also can probably start removing those Train Guardians. I really need them. I picked up enough units early that I don't think I need them. All enemy units enter with armor 10. Death-obsessed clips who gain strength with every kill. Well, they're not going to kill any of my units. They enter with armor 10. That's a little bit annoying, but it'll only be annoying for basically 1 round until we have our Slayer going on. I'll take the coins. Effectively, I'm just always going to justify going for the harder option. Right up until I lose enough times to learn my lesson. Let's go. Steelworker, Rail Beater, Hornbreaker Prince in the back line. This actually isn't going to kill the overcharged tank, but it doesn't need to. Also going to get rid of the Bone Shine. I don't need that in this round, in this fight, I think. Also, each of these units has a harvest effect, which triggers on death of a unit. I'll hover over them so you can see. Yeah, harvest triggers when a unit dies, gain 10 armor, and the other one was all friendlies gain +2 attack when a unit dies. Okay. Glimmer. Ouch. You know what? I'm just going to play that there to kill you. Probably should have played the Demon Fiend rather than Glimmered. Ooh, finally! We got a kill with the Hornbreaker Prince. Life is good. Get it quick. Yep. Make it quick. We'll be killing the frontliner, immediately getting another 20 as well. Important work. You'll heal after that fight. That's not good. I'm gonna sack you, get Demon Fiend. No. Dang, that would have been so good. I'm gonna pop 2 Wildwood's Custodians here. Restore, and then basically just end my turn. So we will take a little damage here. Yes, I didn't need to get rid of my liquid that early. Ow. Ow. If only they had, you know, some, like a little less armor, you know? What do you mean I could do that? I'll higher chomp here and then get another train steward down so that we can take you out without taking damage. Yeah, giving these enemies extra health was actually really bad just because the kill marksman in the back line has only 2 health, but 10 armor means I can't just torch it out of the way. Thankfully, whenever the boss spawns, we're basically just gonna rock its world with my my Hornbreaker there, so life's gonna be good. Alright. Impalate you. Get rid of you. Which actually buffed the overcharge tank to the point that it lives. Oh, God, Ryan. on. So it's what? 18? There we go, it's dead. It's a gourmet effort to do it, but we got him. I don't have any imps in play. I mean, hang on. The bottom floor, yeah, we already killed that boss. So I'm just going to impalate you. Torch. And welder helper. So I can guarantee that we don't take any damage to our pyre. Or at least any more. Funk. 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 Get him. Oh, when that thing actually grows, it is nasty. Sacrifice another imp? I do have a lot of imps. Consume to apply 20 armor. I don't think I have enough imps to use another important work, I think, here. Wait, that was another boss. So I'm about to get more capacity. More capacity means the more ability to play imps. I can use that and imp portent work in order to... Yeah, no. I think I do take it. In Graft, restore 1 health, draw 1 card, gain 1 energy. I mean, there's no reason not to take that. Deal damage to the front enemy unit equal to 5 times the amount of spikes on friendly units. No. Channel Song. Okay, take the imp. If I could control Channel Song not hitting an imp, that would be a lot better. Offers a random selection of artifacts, 2 cards removed from the deck and 100 gold versus forge my units, pyre health, and that. I'm gonna go for the 100 gold and the removal of 2 cards and the artifact as well here. Artifacts. Enemies gain -1 attack and your pyre gets more health. I can take both of those. My enemies don't have to have attack. I'm not a Thorns deck, so this isn't gonna kill me again. Get a Restore out of that deck. We'll go to the Unstable Porter, and I'm actually going to get probably 2 Train Stewards out of the deck now. Alright, Phil, let's go! Alabaster Guardians have multi-strike and Fel empowers them with Rage. Yeah, that makes sense. We got to try and kill those Alabaster Guardians as quickly as possible. I think I probably Demon Fiend Hornbreaker Prince on the top line. Yeah, I want to be able to torch down these kill Cruel Marksmen before they get up to the top. Applying quick to you doesn't do anything because you already have quick as well. It attacks before enemy unit. Never mind, applying quick to you actually does help. It just doesn't mean you'll win that fight. Okay, hang on. Quick. Torch you, Rail Beam in the front line. You get a Wildwood Custodian behind you as well. Just gotta get rid of the rest of these Alabaster Guardians. Hopefully I get some of my welder helpers this turn. So, fledgling there. Imp Portents are way past it. Glimmer removes a unit from that floor as well as slightly heals up my rail beater. My rail beater is what? My rail beater almost lives this turn. I could put another rail beater directly in front of them. Yeah, you know what? I will do that. Then another Wildwood Custodian in back line. And I could restore 8 health to my Pyre right now. I think that's worth it. One Alabaster Guardian down. One on the bottom floor we're probably not really going to need to contend with at this point. Let's heal you by 1 and draw another card. Well to help and then do important work to get rid of it. I'm gonna impalate on the bottom floor here. Just so that we can kill that Alabaster Guardian later if we want to. I think it's very unlikely we do, but just in case. That one won't even make it to the next floor. Not that it would have mattered if it made it to the next floor, but the fact that it dies to the unit who... Because we do get extra 2 damage on kill, right? But it dies to the unit that has multi-strike, which is useful for us there. Oh, triggers when you cast a spell on this floor. The enemy has incant, rather. Gains 10 armor. Whew. Every number is hard for me to say, apparently. Limit the bottom floor just to kill. And you know what? I'm going to go Steelworker, put a Welder Helper behind, sack the Welder Helper. Kill the front line, and then life is good. Throw out a torch and grafts. There's not really that much more I can do at this point to improve the state of my board. Also, the Hornbreaker Prince has done like very little. I should have put the Hornbreaker Prince in front. The fact that both of my units are quick means that it didn't really matter if the higher health unit was in the front line, and that was the mistake I made. I thought it mattered. There's basically nothing I can do here. I'm just going to damage the back line. Draw a card, I guess. $11 by 2 is your damage. Okay, that's not great. Definitely impalate you. We probably take a bunch of damage to the Seraph here, honestly. So my big concern is, like, where do I put the Train Steward? Like, do I just put them on this floor? but then they take 9 damage this turn, so I have to heal them up by 9 next turn. Am I going to be able to do that? Probably not. And if I do put them there, I guess I can... I think it's this. Put that Pyre Chomper there, and then you go there. The idea being that I have the ability to imp sacrifice next turn. So I should, by all rights, if it works out, be able to double play my Impalate. No one really to target with that. Ow. 44 damage. Okay. Big implant. Let's go for an Engraft. Important work, and that gets us another Impalate. Another 40 damage to you. Just feel like I kind of have to be doing that constantly. Then I'll limit this floor. So you take a hit and die, and then you take a hit and you don't die. You get to hit back for 24, and then that's it. Kind of wish you were at the back of the line, but oh well. Yeah, my mispositioning of the Hornbreaker Prince, specifically when they're both quick, like, the ordering obviously doesn't matter. For the defensive factor, at least. My mispositioning of that is going to result in me taking a bunch of higher damage here. Thankfully, I have the ability to generate energy really easily. Oh my god, am I going to lose to this? Wish I had the Impalate in hand. Oh, all right. I'm probably dead. It does 22 damage to me for each 30 I do to it. That'll kill us. That's really unfortunate. So we're only, what, 2 extra zones past that, and we would have been at the end. Double the amount of rage on friendly units. Neat. Demon units gain multi-strike. That's really good. I think the big mistake that I made there was I saw a bunch of imps in my deck at the very start, and I saw a little bit of extra power for my imps early, and then I tried to draft heavily into imps. Like, I immediately realized, as per last episode where I didn't take value units, that I needed to start taking value units, and then nothing that buffed or benefited from my imps ever turned up again. So I ended up with a deck that just had imps in a value deck, which, like, I guess it could have been a thing, but it would have had to be a thing with the scaling element of my Hornbreaker Prince actually slaying. So now that I know more about those, the quick ordering and exactly how to order things in terms of trying to get the slay off, the slay effect in particular, I feel like we're going to be better prepared to do that kind of build in a later episode. Shard Channeler, spikes on friendly units deal +2 damage per stack, and Sap Tap. The first time each turn a friendly unit is healed, draw 1. Neat. For the moment, my name is Rhapsody. The name of the game has been Monster Train. Again, links in the description down below to the playlist for all content on this game, past, present, and future. Hopefully you've been enjoying yourselves, and hopefully we'll see you next time.